Hello and welcome to ActiveNet Bytes. ActiveNet Bytes introduces you to the brilliant supplier partners and operators that are coming to our events. And today I'm got the great pleasure of introducing one of our first bookings for our Scotland event, which happens on the 10th of September at the beautiful Crieff Hydro. It's just a wonderful place to be. So, Alex, can you tell us who you are, what you do, and who you do it for, please?
Yep. Hi, David. My name is Alec Hadley. I'm the sales director from SSUK, and we provide audio-visual equipment and solutions for public sector and private sector um, companies.
Okay, excellent. And that sector, you've been doing that for how long now?
We've been doing it for over 20 years.
Wow.
We are one of the biggest audio-visual integrators in Scotland,
Right.
although we cover sites in England
Mhm.
and Wales as well.
Okay, excellent. And what sort of things do you do? How do you create experiences for the customers of the operators that will be attending?
So what we do is we provide solutions. We speak to our clients and ask them what they are looking for in their venue, whether that would be a gym, a leisure site, a school, or a public building, and take in all the feedback from them. And then we go back and we design a solution suitable for what they're thinking of doing. We discuss it with the client in full terms before we
Mhm.
start anything, and get some feedback from them to see if that's fitting into what their mindset is, and then we then arrange for installation to start and take place.
Okay, excellent. And give us an idea of sort of the most recent projects that you've done within sort of sport and leisure centres.
So most recent ones, we have carried out quite a bit of work in the Glasgow Life sites,
Hmm.
where we have provided lighting in the gyms, the dance studios, the spin studios to give it a far better experience for the end users.
Hmm.
So, for example, in the spin studios, we've got lighting on the ceiling and the walls. It's a bit high energy. It's all controlled by a touchpad on the wall that they can bring it down, slow it down, or they can have it a bit more fast paced. But maybe in the holistic space, for example, what will be a kind of softer tone of light with a very slow colour changing effect on it, just to give that all round experience in a particular room. So in theory, you could have 4 or 5 rooms in a venue, all with different lighting
Hmm.
aspects on it. On top of that, we would look after the audio side, where we would put in, sound systems suitable for the area.
Hmm.
Again, it would be the sound system would be relevant to the area that it's in. So if it was like say, a dance studio, then we provide speakers suitable for that type of environment,
Right.
control panel on the wall, and try and make it as easy for the end user as possible.
Okay, excellent. And you and I were talking earlier about working from home and things like that. Do you get involved in seminar rooms and conference rooms and that type of stuff as well?
Yes, we do. Yes,
Oh.
that we do that quite a lot as well. So we look after meeting rooms, seminar rooms.
Hmm.
So that could be anything from the screen in the wall with some sort of video conferencing setup. We could have audio microphones around the table for teleconferencing. So we've looked after quite a number of local council and their committee rooms
Yeah.
where we've got audio conferencing technology fitted in there, and that could be wired or wireless there.
Okay.
So yes, that type of environment is something we specialise in.
And that's always interesting because if you can combine the two, so an exercise studio that can also be a conference room, a seminar room, etc., it
Absolutely,
gives opportunity for people to generate additional revenue and opportunities, I guess.
absolutely. We also recognise that sometimes in certain venues that the gym is not always the gym.
Mm.
So it could be used for a meeting space, like you said there, David, or it could be used for a training environment.
Mm.
So we try to make it a kind of one fits all. So we would have things like in these venues, we would have things like a screen in the wall that can be used in a solution where it was a meeting room, but also used in for a gym experience. And an example of that is some of the spin rooms we have. We've got screens on the wall that
Mm.
show video of someone cycling in a country road or a hill, and it speeds up and slows down, and it means the users um, can identify with that.
Mm.
But then the next day, you could have a party coming in doing a training session. So they're basically connecting a laptop into the system and using it that way.
Yeah, well, that's really useful because that multi-use activity really helps people generate additional revenue and usage. So, Alex, I'm really looking forward to seeing you up in Scotland on the 10th of September at Crieff Hydro. Thank you
Yeah.
so much for supporting our event. Take care, and we'll see you soon.
Thanks, David.